Well, hello guys, I hope you're doing well. We are back for another video. What I thought I'd do in this video is go through my Blitz teams. One, to show you guys roughly what Blitz teams you're going to be looking at if you're around the 4 million. There's a load of you on the channel and a load of you certainly on my stream and my Discord that are newer players, so kind of sub 2 million, understanding what I guess good looks like and what you can be working towards and things like that. So if you enjoy this type of content, please do drop a like and please do let me know down below. If you've never seen me stream before or you've never come over to the Discord, both of those are down below. I really try and interact with you on the stream. I kind of always say gameplay second, stream environment is first, right? So we try and make sure that we have a good conversation, a good chat. You know, it's a laugh and a joke. Someone donated a wig to me because, as you guys know, I'm basically bald. So it's a kind of good time. So no kind of further waffle. But the second part that I want to do this for, by the way, is so that you can tell me if I've done something wrong. You know, part of what I want to build over here is honesty and vulnerability. So tell me if my placement's wrong. Tell me if my team setup is wrong. Tell me if that character shouldn't really be there, or there's a better replacement, and again, let me know some of my lower teams. Should they be my focus? Should they be my main port of call? So as I say, without further ado, let's go into the Blitz teams. We've got 20, so arguably there could be some more, but I've just built 20. So I'm going to go through these relatively quickly. I don't want this video to be 20 minutes, which would be kind of a minute on each. So we are gonna kind of start quickly, I guess, and work through. Hydra's first one. This is a team that I am building mainly for war defense, but it's something that I've kind of built up at the moment. Decent red stars across the whole unit there, so there's potential if I was throwing some resource at it that we could get a big boost on that. Fantastic Four is one that I know I should be working on at 84,000. Certainly for war offense. Now I struggle. Unless we come up against some weaker people, I struggle to get a lot of attacks. So I am looking at them. It is just resource management for me. Not the greatest red stars, and certainly not the greatest yellows on those ones either. Marx is the next. This is one that I know you're going to be screaming at me to be improving. Certainly with the 6 red star right guard there, there's a big kind of improvement area that I can kind of put on there. Up to Sinister 6, basically a throwaway team at the moment. I've not done anything with them. I do have Swarm unlocked, so maybe there's something I could do about removing one of those and bringing Swarm. But again, very bad red stars actually across the 5 units there. Young Avengers is next. A bit of a throw together team just to get a couple of them used. So Miss Marvel was only built that big for the Ebony Moore event. I needed her to hit a little bit harder. But again, it's a team that does struggle with red stars for me. So unless I'm going to start buying them, it does seem to be probably where it's going to stay. Hand, just again, I have them, so I kind of put them together. There's nothing really majorly to talk about with hands. Power armor, much like I said with Fantastic Four, I need them on war offense. Really, they can help, but with a 150k is kind of where they sit in war with the boosts and the buffs. Ironheart, as I say, I've not farmed her because I'm hard farming Hella at the moment, so she will be worked on, but it's kind of a time and a place, if that makes sense. So I've just got my 7th yellow on Iron Man, so that's pretty good. Brotherhood 2.0. Haven't done Toad or Blob yet, but this team was put together because I've taken a couple of the others away for the Emeralders team, which you'll see in a minute. And as you see, the Emeralders team there, I think this is possibly one that you may say the layout isn't quite right. So feel free to let me know down below if Emma should maybe be in the middle or Strife should be moved. So please do let me know. X-Men without Phoenix, I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't have Phoenix, so it upsets me. Wakandan team, I'm not putting any resources into them. They're just not worth it at the moment. They're not tier 4'd. I haven't put a single T4 in, so it's just not worth it for those. Kree minions, decent reds, decent yellows, pretty good yellows in fact. Pretty solid team, not a huge amount. AIM, I really like AIM. It's probably my favourite team to use. You have to think about what you're doing. You have to use the abilities and the attacks well, and it's quite methodical. So I do really like this team. Not going to put a huge amount of resource in because they're kind of one-hit wonders. You won't really use them in U7. I won't use them in DD3. I think Scientist Supreme is largely fallen off now. The power creep has kind of caught up. So I'm happy with the team in Blitz, but I don't really do much else with them. Then there is a big jump up to the Asgardian team. Another one of my favourite teams to use at the moment. Again, placement may not be ideal. Hela's the one that I really pushed high. Red Star's pretty good on these 3 4s, 2 3s, so they're looking okay. Sif is nearly at a 6 star. Hela's about 100 away from a 6 star. Heimdall's nowhere near a 7, so they'll be boosted a little bit soon. Here's the kind of symbiotes. I put symbiotes with more in Thanos because I don't have anybody else from Black Order, so it's a case of don't use Ebony and don't use Thanos, or put them with something. This team has been doing pretty well for me. Venom is on the low side, so I probably do need to put a little bit of work into Venom just to really build this team out, maybe take it to kind of 230, 240. Thanos, for example, is only level 61. Ebony's only level 60. So again, they've got some good amounts of power to be brought out of them. The Supernaturals, again, I'm really happy with this team. Really good team. I don't want to put much more into them because they do the job for me at the moment. It's going to be so expensive to really put some money into them that I've kind of just left them where they are at the moment. But they do a really good thing for me in Blitz. Then we're getting into kind of, I think, the last 3 or 4 teams. So we've got a big shield team. There's not much I can really do with these besides taking them up to gear kind of 13, which is really not where I want to take them. They're all 70 or higher. I think Coulson's 71. I think Nick may be 75 actually. But they're a pretty solid team. Obviously, they're being power creeped out these days, but it's still a good team. I still get good enjoyment out of using them. And I use them kind of across all game modes. Then we've just got a randomly thrown together team so that I could use some of my bigger characters. So we've got Black Bolt and Yo-Yo there helping each other, and then we've got Captain and Ultron. The only reason I've put Night Nurse in is because otherwise she wasn't getting on a team, and a 72, Blitz is all about the power. That means your scores. So to leave a 72,000 character without a team felt a little bit silly. This team does lose occasionally, but realistically, off the rip, you've got the ultimate coming in from Captain, and then you can get the minions down from Ultron, and Black Bolt does what Black Bolt does. So as a team, it works really well for me. But of course, I'd like something with Night Nurse. If they can do a rework on Night Nurse, I'll absolutely love it. And then Old School Guardians, I overpowered them a little bit at the beginning, but they were my DD2. Certainly these 3, well, actually 4 of the 5 were DD2s, so they do okay. As I say, if you come up against Asgardian teams or Inhumans or anything like that, they do really struggle, but far and away, largely, they are pretty strong for me. So, and then finally, like I said to you guys at the beginning, my absolute mistake was taking these guys quite so high. They got a boost recently because I pulled a 4th Red Star on Luke Cage as well, so they actually went up by like another 7 or 8,000. So it's decent, right? I get a good amount. If I go semi-hardcore, so I probably do 6 resets a day, I get around 12 to 13 million. So by no stretch of the imagination, it's not as high as it could be. But to kind of get it, it's now, I get 1% of normal character blitzes, and I tend to get about, it's at the 2 to 3% on the new releases. So I got 2 to 3% on the first Zemo. I'm going to get 2 to 3% on the second Zemo as well. So that seems to be 1% old school characters, 2 to 3 on new ones. And I'm happy with that with a roster of 4 million. So guys, as I say, thank you so much for listening. I know this is a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to kind of share my Blitz team. So let me know what you think. Let me know improvement areas. Let me know if they're all crap and I need to change them all. If you did enjoy, please do smash that like button for me, guys. Come over on the Discord as well. Let me know if you come over from the YouTube channel. I want to build a bit of a community that we all kind of all speak together. So please come over, say hello, give me a little bit about yourself, let me know your TCP. And other than that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I'll speak to you all soon.